baby. When I think about you, I think about love.
Do not be singing.
Okay. What's up, guys? Another beer review. Alright. This one is by Wells. It's called Sticky Toffee Pudding Ale. That sounds delicious, does it not? That's why I got it. Actually, let me tell you a story. I went to the store and I was getting a couple beers for myself to do for reviews, and I saw the banana pudding beer, or excuse me, not banana pudding, banana bread beer, which I've actually had before, and it was really good. It tasted like bananas. You really taste that flavor in there, kind of mixed with the generic ale. But I saw this right next to it. I thought, like, I got to try something new, and honestly, I had Christina in mind. My intention for getting this beer is hopefully something really delicious and sweet that she would enjoy. Because she likes some beers here and there, but she's not like distinctively a beer person, you know. We've both been really liking the Angry Orchard stuff. A little bit sweeter, just a different type of drink. But anyway, I saw this there and I really was thinking like, oh, maybe this is something Christina really likes. So I got a 4-pack of it. And right off the bat, just very disappointed. All right, so I have tried this. I had 3 other bottles, obviously, or 2 bottles. She had 1. This one's 5.0 on alcohol. So on par with pretty much every beer, or every standard beer, every macro brewery type beer. So Sticky Toffee Pudding Ale. I mean, you look at the description, and it looks like it was made with caramel. It looks absolutely delicious, mouth-watering. It sounds delicious. Let's see what it says on here, on the bottle. Full of rich, sticky toffiness. Mouth-watering. Based on the Great British Pudding. Sticky Toffee Pudding. Product of the United Kingdom. It's brewed and bottled by Wells and Young's Brewery in the UK. It's imported by Balucas Marketing in Texas. Alright, 5.0 on the ABV. So let's crack this open, take a look at it, and I'll tell you everything I think about it. Again, using that same Brass Blades bottle opener. Whoops. Works great. Alrighty. Alright, the smell on this. Very sweet. I smell the malts. As far as like the beer type smells, the malts come out. It's the first thing you really smell is, okay, it's beer, it's malty. But there's a lot of sweetness in here. A lot of toffee. It smells buttery, kind of creamy, maybe a little bit of caramel. It smells really good. It smells like a really good dessert beer. Let's pour it. Glug, 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 glug. It's pretty dark. Ooh, nice head on here, which I'm gonna have to, oh, maybe not. Don't want it spilling. All right, so nice dark beer. You can see there, it's not completely black or anything. It's a really dark brown. All right, maybe a 2-finger head on here. I have beer in my nose, don't I? Not attractive. It smells good, same as in the bottle. Very sweet, malt up front, toffee, deliciousness, like, you know, sweet breads, caramel. It smells delicious, right? All right, well, let's get into some beer and I'll tell you exactly what it tastes like. Okay. First of all, the carbonation is actually on like the medium side. It's not super carbonated, but it's not flat by any means. But a little bit less in carbonation. It's one of the first things I noticed. It is sweet. It kind of tastes like a generic ale, but there's a lot of toffee flavor in there. A lot of toffee flavor. But that being said, it also tastes watered down. It doesn't taste like it could have been really a stronger, bolder flavor. I mean, you know, you read this bottle, Sticky Toffee Pudding Ale. I mean, you're expecting an explosion of sweetness in your mouth, and although it's sweet, it's not quite what I expected. I wanted to taste dessert in a beer form, and it's not. It tastes like it was delicious, and they just basically watered it down to make more of it. That's the flavor I'm getting. The flavor is very, very good, but it's very muted. You know, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's diluted. It's a diluted taste. It's fantastic, and I'm sure if it was stronger, it'd be one of my favorite beers. I'll be honest with you. I love Toffee. I love Heath bars and Score bars, and I love Toffee flavor. It's absolutely, it's phenomenal. It's buttery and rich, and it's delicious. And I would love that in a beer for a dessert beer, but it's just lacking. It's not quite as strong as I thought it might be, or at least should be. It is creamy. It is dessert-like. It's sweet. It is delicious. It's just not as strong as I would like. I want that flavor to explode in my mouth, you know what I mean? It's just a little bit lacking. So, here we go. There's the rest of the bottle. You know, you're expecting a lot, and you read that title and you see that artwork. You want something that's just, oh my God, like delicious. And although it's really, really good, and I have to say, it's tasty, it is tasty, you get that feel like it's watered down, like it could be so much bolder. And I really do think if this was a stronger flavor, the same flavor profile, the same caramels and toffee and butter and creamy, all those things, but intensified. You know what I mean? Just bolder. It would be one of my favorite dessert beers of all times. It has a lot of potential, but it tastes weak. That flavor is so good, but it's so weak. You have to really reach for it. It's not right up there. You have to kind of look for it. It's like in the background. It's frustrating because it could be one of the best beers ever. It has so much potential. Super smooth though. Very smooth. It's rich, but honestly, you could have a couple of these. It's not really filling. And some of the like bold dessert type beers, they seem sometimes a little overwhelming. And it seems like, I couldn't have like 4 or 5 of these because it'd be too full, it'd be too rich. But this one's very drinkable because unfortunately, because the flavor's lacking in strength, you could have multiple bottles of this and enjoy it, not get overwhelmed or feel too full on it, or be sickened by the flavor, really. So that's it. That's the Wells Sticky Toffee Pudding Ale. Sorry, Gus is not feeling so good, snoring up a storm, very tired. All right, listen, this one it's worth checking out. I'm not going to say it's total crap. When I first tried it, I really thought like, oh, this beer sucks. I was really expecting this bold flavor and it wasn't there. But honestly, the more I drank it, the more I really appreciated the flavor that it did have to offer. I just felt like it was a little bit weak. That's all. So I do still recommend this. I still recommend this, and I really, really suggest this for female drinkers. I know a lot of times females don't necessarily like certain types of beer, and excuse me. I think that it might be a good sweeter beers or sweeter type of beer that a lot of women might like. I know certainly, of course, I don't mean to stereotype or anything, but generally speaking, women, like wine and maybe different types of cocktails and mixed drinks and stuff like that. They don't necessarily get down with beer. I think this would be a good beer to have your girlfriend or wife try out. And they may like this particular type of beer, and then maybe evolve into trying different types of beers. I like it. I'm going to say I'm on the fence here, but I really want to recommend it. I'm going to say go out and try it. Try it at least once. If you can get a single bottle, that's great, because if you get a 4-pack, you might end up paying a little bit more and be disappointed by it. But I like it enough that it's worth recommending. I'm not going to say it's the best beer in the world, because it's not. But it's growing. It's really something that's growing on me. And I just wish the flavor is so good I just wish it was bolder and stronger. If it really was, I mean, it'd be like my favorite beer. It's awesome. So really cool. It would go great with with coffee. Wait, you wouldn't probably drink this with coffee. It's a good beer by itself, though. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon.